what am I playing? So I have been playing Elderborn. I've been playing this on PC. So Elderborn is something that I've had in my Steam backlog for a while, and for whatever reason, I just hadn't gotten to it before now. Elderborn is a first-person perspective melee combat game with slightly Souls-like combat. The game creators say that it's Souls-like combat, and it's definitely got Souls inspirations. It also has a Souls tag on Steam, but if I'm honest, I'm not sure I'd really necessarily say that the game is Souls-like. In fact, kind of going into it, I was expecting it to be more of a Souls-like experience. You definitely have a dodge, although you don't seem to have any iframes when you dodge. There's also absolutely no stamina. There's definitely a weightiness to the combat, but you're going to spend most of your time just spamming attack, and that's going to work great for 90% of the battles. The only time it really doesn't work very well is when you are attacking a boss. Then you have to get serious. But for the vast majority of your interactions in the game, spamming attack is going to be just fine, which isn't very Souls-like. In the game, you play a barbarian who's come from this barbarian tribe that is trying to infiltrate a city to discover secrets. What those secrets are, I don't know. But it's got a lot of really over-the-top combat, and it's kind of inspired heavily from like 80s barbarian action flicks and stories. Think Red Sonja or Conan the Barbarian, and you kind of get the gist of what it is. But it is really fun, and I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. You know, in spite of the fact that it's not really a Souls-like, even though that's kind of what I was hoping for when I started playing it. Graphically, it's pretty impressive. It's powered by the Unity engine, but it looks way better than I think any other Unity engine game that I've ever seen looks. You know, it's definitely an independent game, so the graphics are going to reflect that, but for what it is, I think it looks great. And the bottom line is, it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. It's a blast. So yeah, Elderborn. I recommend it. Oh, it's also Steam Deck compatible, but I haven't actually played it on my Steam Deck. I've only been playing it on my big box PC. Elderborn. Good game.
Turn away. You are getting stronger. I don't die.
Hey, what am I playing? So I have been playing Balatro. I've been playing this on Steam, on PC, but mostly I have been playing it on my Steam Deck. So Balatro is a poker-themed roguelike deck-building game, and it is utterly enjoyable. You might have seen some of the discourse on it recently. It certainly has been kind of blowing up. A lot of gamers are playing it. A lot of people are talking about it. It's one of those games that kind of caught a lot of people by surprise. You know, people weren't really expecting a roguelike poker game to come out. But realistically, it's like an incredibly good idea. And I'm kind of surprised nobody's done it before now. But Balatro is a lot of fun. Yes, it does have all the basic poker rule sets to it, but you have different types of cards that can change the rules and make it so that hands can be worth more, or do things like make them so the requirements are a little bit different. For example, there's a card that allows you to have straights that have missing cards in it, and it still counts as a straight. Utterly wild, crazy, almost blasphemous stuff from a poker perspective, but really, really freaking fun. And I mentioned that I've been playing it mostly on my Steam Deck. This is a game that kind of is made for a handheld experience. It plays so well on the Steam Deck. And as a result, I have been playing it on my Steam Deck a lot. I'll be upstairs, you know, my wife will be over there reading her book or doing whatever, and I want to be next to her and I want to be with her, but I want to play a video game, so I'll bring out my Steam Deck and play Balatro, and it's so fun. Game's also got this really cool, I don't even know if I'd necessarily say it's a retro aesthetic. It's got like scan lines as if it is retro, but everything is kind of presented in almost like a retro futuristic way. It's almost like the L-Cars interfaces from the old Star Trek The Next Generation show, but it is fun. I really, really am enjoying it. And I really don't know what else to say other than it's awesome, go get it. It's my understanding it's going to be available for other platforms. It might even be available on other platforms right now. I don't know. I'm playing it on Steam, and it is a fucking blast. But yeah, Balatro. Good game. 2 thumbs up.